If you need to add or replace a connector to a landscape light fixture, I recommend using the Portfolio Cable-to-Fixture connectors item number 0378229. Their connectors are well designed, sturdy, make solid connections, and easy to disconnect and reconnect. One word of caution, make sure you get the cable-to-fixture connectors and not the cable-to-cable connectors. Here's what it looks like. In this video, I'm going to show you how to attach the portfolio connectors to the light fixture. Before I begin, you'll note that the connector is designed for a maximum 16-gauge landscape wiring. Any wiring larger will not fit the connector. Also, if your fixture doesn't have the standard landscape wiring, you'll have to make a pigtail from the connector to the fixture. Here's the connector screwed together. Here's the connector disassembled. The screw cap, press plate, contact plate with the piercing pins, and the base, which looks like a large screw. So this is the fixture I'm using. It's to show you how to make these connections. So let me just take it out of the box real quick. Get it out of the way. And then I'm going to get rid of this label here. It's just a warning label that really you don't need. Okay, so here we go. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make sure that the ends of the wires are cut nice and flush. And it comes with the this one, particular one, comes with the wires already ready for plugging. But we need to have the ends nice and square and cut. So I'm going to cut that off, toss that, get that out of the way. So now here we have. So we have the ends nice and even. And so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna insert the cable into the press plate, and we insert it. I like to insert it with all my cables in the same direction. So in other words, I like to have all the ribbed part of the cable coming to on the right. So I'm going to insert it into the contact plate, making sure that it doesn't go past the recess area of the piercing pins. Okay, so next I'm going to place the contact plate on the base right here, and it only basically goes on one way. And then I'm going to place the press plate on top of that. And the press plate, if you look at it, you'll see that it really should only go on one way. When you take it apart, if you kind of remember what it looks like, you won't have any problem. Okay, so. Now, just take the screw cap and start screwing it back on. So you're reassembling it now with the wire in place, and you're going to continue to press it down until all the way until you hear it click. It's going to click, and it may click twice like that one did. Okay. Once that's done, this actually will lock the screw cap on to the contact plate, and with the press plate in there as well. So now we're going to unscrew it, and you'll notice that what happens when you unscrew it is base will come off by itself like that, and everything, all the other parts are together. And the wire is now part of into the other three pieces that are now locked together as one unit. Now at this point, the connector's attached. The fixture should now light up, so what you want to do is, before you do this, is make a test run to see, test it out on your line to see if it actually does work. Okay, so I'm going to go do that. Now, if the fixture doesn't light up when you test it, you may have to disconnect the connector and reset the wire. And the way to do that, disconnect the connectors, is take a little teeny screwdriver like this one, and there's a tab on the side. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a tab on the side of this, and if you take the screwdriver and just start to pry the tab and pull up at the same time on the cap, the screw cap, let me get this right, it should pop right off, and now you can disassemble. Check your wire, make sure it's still in position, or that at least the piercing pins have pierced the wire, and repeat the process to put it back together. So put it back together. And put that back together. Set that back on there. So now tighten it back down and then try it again. So that's pretty much. Okay. And now I'm ready to try to test it again. Let me unscrew it.